Okay, so welcome back to Beer Ambassadors Tasting Notes. I'm your host, Mikhail Woodward, and normally I do beer. But I also like spirits, especially whiskey, bourbon, and scotch. And because of, I did part one, and it was a written review, and I told you I'd do part two. So I'm doing part two. And basically, it is the Caskmates version of Jameson. So some say Jameson, some say Jameson. Anyways, Jameson is Irish whiskey out of Ireland. And so we have the Caskmates version, the IPA edition, as well as the Caskmates version, the stout version. So what Jameson did was decide to take their whiskey that they age in their barrels, not the ones that are like, 10 and 12 and beyond that for years age, like 10, 12, 20 years, whatever. But the standard aging, I think that's several years, at least several months, but I think it's several years. And what they did is they emptied it and they went to a local brewery. Which one that is, I don't know. I'd love to have tried that beer. I don't know if it was available outside of Ireland anyways, but... and then when they were done aging those beers, that local craft brewery in Ireland gave those barrels back to Jameson, and Jameson put their whiskey back into it to be able to leach out more properties from the residual parts of the beer do. Now, normally beer does this, or brewers do this. They take and they want to leach out the residual effects of whiskey and bourbon and have that influence on the beer. And they figured, hey, we're doing this already. Let's see what it does backwards. So I think it's really cool, the reverse engineering kind of 3 steps, honestly, process besides the brewing and the distilling. So you have a lot going on there. But what I can tell you is that both of these have a lovely color. And if you're really into some serious spirits like I am, then you'll have these nice kind of highball glasses for you to be able to drink a dram. They allow you, honestly, to get the full nose of the character of the liqueur that you're drinking. And when you swirl and sniff the different whiskeys here, you get these noses and these opportunities. So I get this nice citrus, kind of piney, mostly citrus, kind of bright notes with the IPA version. And over here I get roasty, maybe a little bit of chocolate, definitely vanilla, and a little bit more of the oak. The oak is subtle on the IPA, and I can get the oak and the vanilla big time with the stout version. So I'm going to taste them both, and then I'm going to add a little bit of water, because water will open up the nose. And I've done this before. I really like both of these, but what I can tell you is that it's really smooth, honestly. I would say there's a little bit of a small fusel quality on the IPA for me, but that citrus comes through. Like I said, it's a bright, sweet citrus. You get these kind of more of a, I'm going to say more of a lemon lime kind of a quality, maybe. Maybe there's some, I don't know if there's really orange notes or not, but let's just say citrus there. A little bit of pininess, some earthiness, some oak, and it's pretty nice. So I'm going to try it now with just a touch of water. Just a drop of water will open up that nose and that flavor profile. It's pretty rich. I do get a little bit more of the oak and the whiskey once I put just a drop of water in there. Really enjoyable. So back to the Caskmates. Now, I do have some friends that I've had these with, and they prefer one over the other. It's really going to be your choice. Do you like the brightness of a citrusy IPA, or the kind of really full body flavor of a stout, which is also earthy to me because it's roasty, but kind of different way. I get the chocolate kind of coffee notes from that roast. And when I go in there, just like it smells, I'm getting vanilla, I'm getting oak, I get slight notes of the chocolate and coffee. I'm going to open it up now and just kind of see how that goes in the complexity and the change. And some of my friends out there who do this, Scotch Trooper and that, you'll appreciate this. But little shout out, if you're not following the Scotch Trooper, you should. But anyways, wow, it went from, I think it was a smooth liqueur in the first place, nice whiskey, but it definitely opens it up more. And I thought I was getting that oakiness before, that vanilla. But I'll just say that they are complex. I think that I don't think it's just hype. I think you do get the effects of the beer being in the keg and then being taken out and then putting the whiskey back in and letting it sit and absorb whatever characters were left behind by those beers, the IPA and the stout. So I'm double-fisted tonight, and this is Salancha to you. Salancha Gahath is Gaelic for here's to your health, essentially. So until next time, my friends, drink good beer or good liquor, eat good food, hang out with good friends and good people, and drink more good beer or liquor. All right, until next time, cheers.